Have you ever noticed how one moment you feel motivated, ready to take on the world, and the next moment you are scrolling your phone for hours, forgetting your own goals? If you cannot control your own mind, who is really living your life? This is not just another motivational video, it is a mirror, showing the silent battle that happens inside you every single day. The greatest war is not with the world, it is with your own thoughts. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote in Meditations, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Think about that. Most people spend their lives trying to control things outside them: money, people, success, but the strongest people focused on something deeper, mastering their own mind. When you do that, everything else begins to change. Imagine a student preparing for an important exam. The book is open, the goal is clear, but the mind whispers, "Check your phone. Watch one video. You can study later." 1 hour turns into 3. The exam arrives. Regret follows. James Clear in Atomic Habits explains this perfectly. Our lives are shaped not by dramatic decisions, but by tiny daily habits repeated consistently. Scrolling instead of studying, sleeping instead of exercising, complaining instead of improving, these small choices, repeated daily, create massive results. But what if the student chose differently? They put the phone away, set a timer for 25 minutes, and focus completely. One session builds confidence. Another session strengthens it. Slowly, the mind learns, "I can control my attention." Small disciplined choices create powerful transformation. David Goggins in Can't Hurt Me tells a story that is hard to forget. As a young man, he was overweight, insecure, and struggling in life. One day, looking in the mirror, he told himself, "No one is coming to save me." That moment changed everything. He began running, even when his body screamed stop. Every day he pushed a little further, and eventually became one of the toughest endurance athletes in the world. What changed first? Not his body, but his mind. Comfort is safe, but growth rarely comes from comfort. That is why psychologist Carol Dweck, in Mindset, explains the difference between fixed and growth mindsets. People with a fixed mindset think, "I can't do this. I always fail." People with a growth mindset say, "I'm not good at this yet." Every mistake is a lesson. One simple word, yet it changes everything. Your mind is like a garden. Every thought is a seed. Negative thoughts grow weeds. Positive, disciplined thoughts grow strength. The garden will grow something whether you choose it or not. So the question is not whether your mind will grow, but what you are planting every day. Maybe today you decide to read instead of scroll, to act instead of hesitate, to forgive yourself and start again. The most powerful decision you can make is to become the master of your mind, not tomorrow, not next year, but today. Take a deep breath. Think of the person you want to become: more confident, focused, peaceful, disciplined. That person already exists inside you. The only difference between who you are and who you can become is how you train your mind. Every day you keep trying, you are winning a silent battle. One day you will look back and realize the mind that once controlled you now works for you, and that is when your real life begins.